Hi, here's Katherine Bihlmeier with the daily exercise today. A review of exercise 73, and we have daily exercise 87. 87 with a review of exercise 73. I will there be light. I will there be light. I will be there light. I will there be light. I will use the power of my will today. It is not my will to grope about in darkness, fearful of shadows and afraid of things unseen and unreal. Light shall be my guide today. I will follow it where it leads me, and I will look only on what it shows me. This day I will experience the peace of true perception. True perception, not the filtered one of our ego mind. These forms of this idea would be helpful for specific application. This cannot hide the light I will to see. This cannot hide the light I will to see. This cannot hide the light I will to see. You stand with me in light. And then you name a person. You stand with me in light. You stand with me in light. Philip. You stand with me in light. Paul. You stand with me in light. Whoever. You put the name in. You can say that when this person is playing hiccups or fighting or whatever, you can keep on repeating, you stand with me in light. And be still and keep on repeating that and see what is shifting. Look that you don't fight back, but instead of that you take an exercise and keep on repeating it. In the light, this will look different. In the light, this will look different. In the light, this would look different. This will look different. Okay, then we have exercise 74. There is no will but God's. Our will is always fear-based in our ego mind. Our will is always limited, separated from our ego mind. And I experience when I come from this, like really wanting something badly and running with the head into the wall to get it. And it's making hours. Ow. So it never works out. It never, God is never, He's looking at that, or my higher self is looking at that and being with me and waiting until I choose something different. Waiting until I choose again God in me. This place, which is so powerful, which can create, co-create everything, which is going to be a salvation and a healing for yourself and for the whole, for everyone. So there is no will but God's. Look at the world, then you know what is time to choose now. Because all the problems which looks like there are, and where it looks like that we need to solve them with your ego mind, it's not gonna happen. It starts solving when we give it up to God. Because love is gonna change our perspective, our reconnection in God. I'm safe today because there is no will but God's. I can become afraid only when I believe there is another will. I try to attack only when I'm afraid. And only when I try to attack can I believe that my eternal safety is threatened. Today I will recognize that all this has not occurred. I'm safe. I'm safe because there is no will but God's. I'm safe because there is no will but God's. There are some useful forms of this idea for specific application. Let me perceive this in accordance with the will of God. Let me perceive this in accordance with the will of God. Let me perceive this in accordance with the will of God. It is God's will you are, His Son. And then you name the person, and mine as well. It is God's will you are His Son, Susanna, and mine as well. It is God's will you are His Son, and mine as well. This is part of God's will for me, however I may see it. This is part of God's will for me, however I may see it. This is part of God's will for me, however I may see it. Voila! Merci, merci, merci. Thank you for listening. Thank you for contributing with those exercises to you and your life and your brothers and sisters in the world, your big family. And remember, you are a miracle, and together we are the miracles that we want to see in those worlds, in these worlds, in those worlds. And just let God's will come through you. Ask God for His will, and He's gonna unfold something. Your source is gonna unfold and show up. Ask and you shall receive. And if that's a contribution for you, then please share it with the world. Show your beloved ones where they can find the daily exercise on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, in German and in English. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for following. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for being in the world. Bye for now.